Hello, Detective Banks. Do you know where your officers are?
It's just one of these weird chance meetings with the head of Lionsgate at a wedding. And I kind of knew Saul was at Lionsgate, and I kind of pitched at the wedding. I said, what if we did one kind of a Saul with a little bit of comedy? And I didn't expect anything to come of it. And then, 3 weeks later, they want to have a meeting. And, whatever. 6 months later, there was a script. So and then before I knew it, I was in Toronto shooting it. It went faster probably than any other movie I've ever thought of. I thought I could be the older cop to Max. I thought, okay, it's time for me to play that kind of guy now. And this seemed like the perfect place to do it. And that was the reason I took Fargo too. I was like, okay, it's time for me to play these type of parts, and I've aged into them. It's almost silly for me to walk around with Air Force Ones and wearing a throwback jersey at this point.
Chris is massively successful, and often that can push people into bad behavior or whatever, and he's just like the nicest person. He's, the first person on set, the last person to leave. So supportive, so generous with everybody, and taught me a lot just by being that good and that thoughtful about the material. I really felt like every day was like acting school.
First of all, it's so cool to be a part of that because everyone loves it. There's a giant built-in fan base, but that comes with like massive comparisons of like, well, is this one gonna live up to the other ones? And I don't know if I like her character and da-da-da-da-da-da. So it's a little bit of pressure, but hopefully fans will enjoy it and embrace it. I think it's cool as hell.
I'm definitely working on stand-up. I'm gonna try to tour the beginning of next year. Maybe me and Dave will do something. We've always dropped in on each other's dates anyway. If you were in New Orleans on my last tour, you saw me and Dave. We talked about like kind of a Watch the Throne thing, but we'll see if we can pull it off.